Hello my dear children, welcome to the mathematics class. Today we are going to discuss integrals. Today we are going to discuss integrals. In this chapter, we are going to discuss the problems in the exercise 7.1. Okay my dear children, in the previous class we have completed 7 questions. Okay my dear children, now we are going to start question number 8, page number 299 in the textbook. Question number 8. Are you ready to listen the class? Right. Find integral. Find integral ax square ax square plus bx plus c dx. Integral ax square plus bx plus c dx. We have to find integral of this function. Okay my dear children, right. Come to the solution part. First of all, let us consider given function is I is equal to integral ax square plus bx plus c dx. First we are assuming that given function is, given integral is capital letter I. In the previous class also I told you, throughout this chapter we assume that given integral is capital letter I. So integral ax square plus bx plus c dx is considered as I. Now what is the integrand here? Yes, ax square plus bx plus c. So it is in the form of sum of 3 terms. This integrand has 3 terms. First term is ax square, second term is bx, and the third term is c. So we can find the integrals of the each and every term separately. Okay my children, that is equal to integral, first term is ax square, so integral ax square dx. Understood this first term my children, right, plus integral, what is the second term here? Bx. So integral bx dx. Understood this second term my children, right, plus integral, what is the third term? C dx. Understood this step my children? We wrote the integrals of the 3 terms separately because integral f of x plus f of x plus h of x, f of x plus g of x plus h of x dx, sum of 3 terms or sum of three functions. Let us assume that this is f of x, second term is g of x, and the third term is h of x. Then we can find integral f of x dx, integral f of x dx plus integral g of x dx plus integral h of x dx. By using this property we wrote this step. Understood this step my children, right? That is equal to, now come to the first term, integral ax square. If you observe this integrand, here a is a numerical coefficient, a is a numerical coefficient, so we can write before the integral sign. So a integral x square dx. Understood this first term children, right, plus If you observe this integrand, bx is there. So b is a numerical coefficient. So we can write here b like this before the integral sign. So dx. Understood the second term, my children? Right. Plus integral c. Is there any variable, my children, in this integrand? So it is a constant function. So c into integral dx. We can write numerical coefficient before the integral sign. Then what will be left here? Integral dx. Understood the third term, my children? Understood this step, my children? Right. This is equal to a into, if you observe this integral, it is in the form of integral x to the power of n dx. We have to find the suitable integral formula. We know that some integrals of some common functions we have learned. So which formula is suitable? Here it is in the form of integral x power n dx. So what is the formula? X power n means 2. So x power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. Integration of this function is over. Understood this step, my children? Right. Plus b into integral x dx. What is the integral x dx? Here power is 1. If your power is not there, exponent is not there, we assume that 1 is the exponent. So it is also in the form of integral x power n dx. So x power 1 plus 1 by 1 plus 1. Understood this for second term, my children? Right. Plus c into integral dx. This is a direct formula. Integral dx is x. Understood this last term, my children? Understood this step? In this step, what is the formula we used here? Integral x power n dx is equal to x to the power of n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus c. We used this formula to find the integrals. To write this step, we used this formula. Understood, my children? Right. Integration part is over. Now we have to simplify the terms. Okay, my children? Right. This is equal to a into, what will you get here? X power 3. So x cube by 2 plus 1, 3. Understood this first term, my children? Right. Plus b into, what will you get? X power 2. That is x square. X square by 2 plus c into x. That is over. Already c is there. So we have to take another arbitrary constant. Integration, constant of integration. Integration part is over. Simplification part is also over. Every term is simplified. Okay, my children? Say ax cube by 3 plus bx square by 2. So write final step. I am writing here final step. A x cube by 3 plus bx square by 2 plus cx. After that, finally we have to write the constant of integration. In general, we write constant of integration is capital letter C, but already here C is there, so we have to use another constant, any other constant. Suppose k, some k. K is a constant of integration. Understood this step, my children? Right. Now come to the question number 9. Question number 9. Find integral of 2x square plus e power x dx. We have to find integral of 2x square plus e power x dx. Okay, my children? Right. Now come to the solution part. Let us assume that this is the first step. I is equal to we are assuming that the given integral is capital letter I. So capital letter I is equal to integral of 2x square plus e power x dx. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. This is equal to, if you observe this integrand, it has two terms. Namely, first term is 2x square and the second term is e power x. You know the property. The integrand has different terms. We have to find the integral of the each and every term separately and we combine them. Okay, my children? Right. So, integral, we are finding integral of the first term, integral 2x square dx. Understood this first term, my children? Right. Plus integral e power x dx. We are writing the integral of the second term. Understood the second term, my children? Right. Because we are writing that property, integral of f of x plus g of x dx means if the given integrand has sum of two different functions, 2x square is one function, e power x is another function, we can take like that also. So integral of f of x, integral f of x dx plus integral, okay my children, understood this step? Right. So by using this property, we wrote this step. Understood this step, my children? Right. This is equal to, come to the first term. If you observe this integrand, here 2 is a numerical coefficient. You know that if the numerical coefficient is there, we can write numerical coefficient before the integral sign. So 2 into 2. We wrote the numerical coefficient 2 before the integral sign. Then we wrote the remaining part, x square dx. Understood this first term, my children? Right. Plus, now come to the second term. It is a direct formula, integral e power x dx. What is the formula, integral e power x dx? E power x only. So e power x. Don't use here x power n formula. Okay, my children, don't be confused. This is direct formula, e power x. So we have to use that formula, suitable formula only. We have to identify, we have to recognize the suitable formula to find the integral of the given function. So integral e power x dx, that formula is there. We use that formula only. Okay, my children? Right. Here we found the integral of the second term, but here we have to find the integral of the first term. That part is left here. So let us find the integral of the first term. So that is equal to 2 into, if you observe, it is in the form of integral x power n. Yes, we have to use that formula, integral x power n formula, where n is equal to 2. So 2 into x power 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 1. Understood this first term, my children? Right. Plus, we write the second term as it is. We write the second term as it is. Understood, my children? Right. This is equal to, integration part is over. We have to simplify the terms. So 2 into, what will you get here? X power 3. So x cube. In the denominator also we get 3. 2 plus 1, 3. Plus e power x. We write the second term as it is. Understood this step, my children? Right. Again we write 2 by 3 2 by 3 x cube plus e power x plus, and finally we write constant of integration, that is c, that is a capital letter C. So this is the integral of this given function. Okay, my children. In the reverse order, if you take the differentiation, if you find the derivative of this function, we get this function only. That is why this is called, this answer is called antiderivative of the given function. If you want to check, okay, my children, whether we got the correct answer or not, if you find the derivative of this function, you should get the given function. Okay, my children, right. Now come to the question number 10. Question number 10. Okay, my children, find integral of root x minus 1 by root x whole square dx. Integral of root x minus 1 by root x whole square dx. Okay, my children, right. First, let us assume that the given integral is I. So let I is equal to this is the first step. We are assuming that given integral is capital letter I. So I is equal to integral of root x minus 1 by root x whole square dx. Understood this first step, my children? Right. Now, if we observe the integrand, it is in the form of a minus b whole square. So, first of all, let us expand this algebraic expression. Okay, my children? Right. This is equal to, that is equal to a minus b whole square, where a is equal to root x and b is equal to 1 by root x. So, root x whole square a square minus 2ab plus b square. Here I used algebraic identity to expand this expression. What is the algebraic identity? A minus b whole square is equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. By using this algebraic identity, I expanded this algebraic expression. We got this step. Understood this step, my children? Right. That is equal to integral of, let us simplify each and every term. After that, we go to integral part. Okay, my children, after simplifying each and every term, let us go to the next step. So, integral of what will get root x whole square x. Understood this first term, my children? Right. Minus 2 into here root x gets cancelled. We get 2 only, minus 2 only. Understood this second term, my children? Right. Plus 1 by root x whole square. What will you get? 1 by x. Understood this last term, my children? 1 by x. Right. Now if we observe this function, if we observe this integrand, it has 3 terms, namely first term is x, second term is minus 2 and third term is 1 by x. So we can find the integral of each and every term separately and we combine them. Okay, my children? Right. So that is equal to integral x dx. We are writing the integral of the first term minus 2 integral dx. And understood this second term, my children? Right. Plus integral 1 by x dx. Understood this last term, my children? Right. Because integral of f of x plus g of x plus h of x dx. You can write plus or minus. Whatever the symbols they are, plus or minus symbols. Then we get integral f of x dx plus or minus integral g of x dx plus or minus integral h of x dx. So by using this property, we wrote this step. Understood this step, my children? Right. That is equal to, come to the first term, integral x dx. So it is in the form of integral x power n. Okay, my children? It is a common function, integral x power n dx, formula x power n plus 1 by n plus 1, where n is equal to 1. Understood this first term, my children? Right. Minus 2 integral dx. This is also common function, integral dx, direct formula x. Integral dx is x. Understood the second term, my children? Right. Plus integral 1 by x dx. Here it is also direct formula, integral 1 by x. Yes, log x. Understood this last term, my children? Right. So integration part is over. I will write the formulas what we used here in this step. Okay, my children? In the next step, I will write the formula also. Okay, my children? Right. Now, for this step, what are the formulas we used here? For the first term, what is the formula we used here? Integral x power n dx is equal to, for the first term we used this formula. To get the first term we used this formula, integral x power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. And for the second term, integral dx is x. For the second term we use the formula integral dx is equal to x. Okay, my children? Understood? For the last term, integral 1 by x dx is equal to, integral 1 by x dx is equal to log x. Understood this step, my children? By using these three formulae, we wrote this step. Okay, my children? Integration part is over. Then what is the next step? We have to simplify the terms. Okay, my children? So that is equal to, let us simplify the first term. What will you get here? X power 2. So x square by 2. Understood this first term, my children? Right. Minus 2x plus log x. Simplifying the each and every term part is also over. After that, finally we write constant of integration. Don't forget to write the constant of integration at the last step. Okay, my children? Understood? Right. If you want to check whether this answer is correct or not, find the derivative of this function. Find the derivative of this function. Then we get the given integrand. Okay, my children? Understood? Right. Now come to question number 11. Question number 11. Find integral x cube plus 5x square minus 4 whole divided by x square dx. Okay, my children? We have to find integral of this function. Right. What is the first step? Yes. We have to assume that the given integral is capital letter I. So let I is equal to, integral x cube plus 5x square minus 4 whole divided by x square dx. Okay, my children, first step, understood? Right. This is equal to, if you observe this integrand algebraic expression by another algebraic expression, you have to divide this function by this function. So it is a monomial. So we let us divide each and every term by this monomial. Okay, my children, right. So integral x cube by x square plus 5x square by x square, understood the second term, my children, right, minus 4 by x square, understood this third term, my children, right, whole dx, understood this step, my children. We divided each and every term of this expression by this monomial, then we got this step. Okay, my children, right, this is equal to integral x cube by x square. What will you get? Yes, x only, x. Simplify this part in the rough. What will you get? X only, x power n by x power m by x power n formula. We can use that formula. Okay, then we got 3 minus 2, 1 only. So integral x plus here x square gets cancelled. Then what will you get here? Only 5. So this is the second term. Understood the second term, my children? Right. Minus 4 by x square. Understood this last term, my children? Right. Because I write here in because x power m by loss of exponent. For the first term, we use the loss of exponents, where m is equal to 3 and n is equal to 2. Understood this step, my dear children? Right. That is equal to, we have simplified the given algebraic expression. Now let us take the integral of the each and every term separately. Okay, my dear children. So integral x dx, we are finding integral of the first term plus 5 integral dx. Understood the second term, my dear children? Right. Minus integral 4 by x square dx. We are finding the integral of the third term. Understood the last term, my dear children? Right. Understood this step? Right. Because integral of f of x plus or minus g of x plus or minus h of x dx is equal to integral f of x dx plus or minus integral g of dx plus or minus integral h of x dx. If the integrand has different terms, we can find the integral of the each and every term separately. After that, we have to combine them. So by using this property, we wrote this step. Understood this step, my children? Right. That is equal to, if you observe the first term, what is the suitable formula? Integral x power n. Very good. X power n. So x power 1 plus 1 by 1. 1 plus 1 by 1. Understood this first term, my children? Right. Plus 5. This is direct formula. Integral dx. Integral dx value is x only. Understood the second term, my children? Right. Minus, here 4 is numerical coefficient. So we are writing the numerical coefficient before the integral sign. Okay, my children, understood? Right. Integral 1 by x square dx. Integral 1 by x square dx. Understood this last term, my children? Right. Here I am writing the formula, which integral formulas are used in this step. Integral x power n dx. Integral x power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. For the first term we are using this first formula. Integral for the second term, integral dx. Integral dx is equal to x. Understood this step, my children? By using these integral formulas we got this step. Understood, my children? Right. So that is equal to simplify the first term. What will you get here? X power 1 plus 1. What will you get? X square by 1 plus 1, 2. Understood this first term, my children? Right. Plus 5x, we are writing the second term as it is, minus 4 integral 1 by x square dx. There is no direct formula, so we have to convert this function. For our convenience, we can write integral. Can we write this 1 by x square in the form of x power minus 2 or not, my children? Right. So this is also loss of exponents. Okay, my children. So because integral x 1 by a power n can be written as loss of exponents. Do you remember this loss of exponents, my dear children? For the last term, here 1 by x square is there. We wrote 1 by x square as x power minus 2. Because 1 by a power n can be written as a power minus n. So by using this loss of exponents, we wrote the last term. Understood this last term, my children? Right. Now if you observe this integral, it is in the form of integral x power n dx. Isn't it or not, my children? Yes. So that formula is suitable for finding the integral of this last term. Okay, my children? Right. That is equal to, we write this first two terms as it is, x square by 2 plus 5x minus 4 into minus 2 plus 1, because it is in the form of integral x power n dx, where n is equal to minus 2. So minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1, because integral x power n dx is equal to x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. By using this integral formula, we wrote the last term. Understood this last term, my children? Right. Now we simplify last term, because the first two terms are already simplified. So we write the first two terms as it is, x square by 2 plus 5x minus 4 into, what will you get? X power minus 2 plus 1, x power minus 1. Understood the numerator part, my children? Right. By, in the denominator, what will you get? Minus 1. Minus 2 plus 1, minus 1. Understood this last term, my children? Right. So here, again we have to simplify the last term. We write the first two terms as it is, x square by 2 plus 5x. Here minus of minus, what will you get? Plus 4x power minus 1. Understood this last term, children? Minus of minus, we get to plus 1. So 4x power minus 1 by 1. We are not writing the denominator as 1. Understood this last term, my children? Right. Again this last term, we are writing this last term by using this algebra loss of exponents. So x square by 2 plus 5x plus x power minus 1 can be written as 1 by x. x power minus n can be written as 1 by x power n. We are using the laws of exponents. Okay, my children. So we are using that laws of exponents here for last term. So we write first the formula because a power minus n is equal to 1 by a power n. By using this laws of exponents, we wrote this last term like this. Understood the last term, children? Right. Now we write the first two terms as it is. X square by 2 plus 5x x square by 2 plus 5x plus 4 into 1 by x. What will you get? 4 by x plus c. Simplification of each and every term is also over. This is the last step, final step. So at the final step we add constant of integration. Understood, my dear children? Right.